engaged in another lawsuit, put it on the stack, and I promise you, when I tell you this, I do not enjoy legal matters at all. I don't enjoy paying attorneys. I don't enjoy being involved in legal matters. I don't like depositions. I don't like anything involved in this. However, it's a necessary evil, and sometimes you got to do it to make things right. Before we get into today's video, I want to tell you about today's video sponsor, Upside. Now, Upside is a great app which allows you to save money by giving you money back, putting it right in your pocket for the stuff that you're buying anywhere. We're talking groceries, restaurants, and even gas. Now, you want to save money on gas? You go open up the app. It'll direct you to a gas station. You have 4 hours to then claim the offer when you push it. And we're talking not like 5 cents a gallon. We're talking 50, 60, 70 cents a gallon on premium, and that goes right back in your pocket. That could be $14 on 1 tank of gas that then goes right into your account that you could spend on whatever you want. The app is incredibly easy to use. What they do and how this works is that they make deals with the brands. Like they make deals with the brands, the gas stations, the supermarkets, stuff that you actually use, restaurants. And then when you go onto the app, you can search for what the offers are. All you have to do is scroll through the app. You find something that works for you, whether it's saving money on gas or a restaurant that you want to eat at. You claim that offer. It gives you a time window, just say 3 or 4 hours to go use that offer. When you get there, you check in, you get money in your account, and then when you get the money in your account, you can go on the app and spend that money as often, as infrequently as you want. You can pull it up and use it for something big, or you could just spend it as you go. It's completely up to you. So it's quite easy. All you're doing is getting money back and paying less for the things you need to spend money on anyway. To get started, download the free Upside app in the App Store or Google Play. Use my promo code SPEEDERS and get $5 or more cash back on your first purchase of $10 or more. So to try them out, visit your respective app store and download the Upside app. Use promo code SPEEDERS. It's going to let them know that you came from me. They're paying back millions of dollars per month. You want to be in on that. It's a 4.8 star rating. You know I'm not steering you in the wrong direction. Remember, with Upside, there's no downside. All right, what's going on, everybody? Rob Ferretti here, and behind me, my lovely 458. Now, you'll remember this car was a car that I wanted to buy. I've wanted a 458, and I don't know where the 458 market's going to be. I just wanted to buy in because, you know, I think they're done making cool cars. So this one was cool. It was sexy. I saw a deal. I sent it over to a Ferrari dealership. You remember this whole thing. And I wanted to get it PPI'd so I can make sure I'm getting what I'm expecting and paying what because I did pay a good amount of money. I wanted to make sure I was getting what I was paying for. However, as I was driving in Adventure Drives, I did also notice something that I didn't even point out yet. And I'm like, I forgot to tell people about that, is that the dash is pulling. And I was like, yeah, you know, and I didn't really pay attention to it because the way I sit, the steering wheel sort of blocks that. And then I went back to the videos of when I first bought it, and I'm like, oh, thank God, it was like that, like as I got it. But also another thing that was missed during my PPI. Now, funny story about that PPI, when you get lawyers involved, so I've tried to do the right thing throughout this process, right? Like I got the car PPI'd, it wasn't really PPI'd. If it was the worst PPI in the history of exotic cars. I brought it to the dealership straight away. As soon as I started the car, I'm like, something's wrong with it. Let me bring it up to the dealership. Drove it directly to the dealership. They found all the stuff wrong with it. And I tried to do the right thing. And I'm like, look, Ferrari dealer, you guys have a relationship, right? There's racing series. Everybody races each other. The dealers are all like buddy. So I said, you guys reach out. I don't want to just let them know that like I'm your client. Obviously, I've got the F8, I've got the 488, I've got like the 360, the 458. I'm a good client of Ferrari. I've bought many of them. I've got the SF90 on order. I got a Roma on order. I am a like Ferrari guy, and like you guys sort of screwed over one of our customers, but we'll make it right. And this wasn't about money. Don't want money. I did pay them for the PPI. I don't even need the money back for the PPI, but I did want to get the car corrected for all the stuff that they missed. And I'm like, you guys work it out together, right? Like maybe they buy you dinner or something like that. Maybe like you guys can fix the car up here, work it out. Like maybe they give you some money in order to do a wholesale exchange, whatever it is. Just work it out with the dealership. And I haven't named the dealership yet. And I don't think I'm going to name it. We'll see how this goes. I'm sure when the legal filings end up hitting, then obviously everybody will know anyway, but that's not really the intention of this, isn't to sort of out the dealership, because I've had a good relationship with that dealer up until this point. Now, I did the only thing after I tried to reach out through the dealer, they sort of said, piss off, we don't do PPIs, we just do safety inspections. And I'm like, all right, well, we'll get into the safety inspection thing, because the safety inspection, the car didn't even drive. It had the wrong size tires on it. Where's the safety inspection there? There's a cracked piece of frame. Where's the safety inspection there? The steering rack was leaking. Where's the safety? Like nothing came up in your safety inspection. Fast forward, I then had to hire an attorney. So I hired an attorney down in Florida. She reached out to the dealership and said, like, look, we've got a sizable issue here and we'd like to resolve it. We've tried to be nice. Now, when you hire an attorney to resolve something, I always like to just not lob a lawsuit, right? I like to make a good faith effort to try to resolve it. Be like, hey, now attorney's involved, scary, but let's at least try to talk this out. Attorneys are usually more level-headed, and maybe we'll come up with a resolution. That did not work. The initial letter turned into like, are you threatening us? Because my attorney was like, look, the guy's got a YouTube channel. I mean, he's got a good relationship. I don't think you want to do anything. And this is not, I wasn't involved in this conversation, so I can't characterize it other than what I'm reading. But we got a response letter back after she said, I think I had a positive conversation with him, that they are going to vigorously defend the claims that the car was not inspected properly, that this is their position essentially, that their document, the PPI document that I signed, or their safety inspection document, limits in their boilerplate language that I can only sue them and collect double what I paid them for the inspection, so $2,600. But there was obviously, like, in my opinion, gross negligence involved here. So they're saying, oh, yep, the agreement provides for no warranty and regardless caps potential liability at $2,159.92. Regardless, you pushed for us to make an offer, a settlement offer, a substantial settlement offer to resolve this. It's deeply troubling that you kept mentioning that your client has a YouTube channel because, you know, we feel like this is blackmailish and you're trying to get money out of us. Their position was also that it's not a comprehensive inspection. There's no way guaranteeing anything was done. It's ridiculous, and that all of these things happened within 2 months, that I'm coming after them, that all this stuff happened 2 months afterwards, and it had nothing to do with it. And this is when they said that previously, that, oh, the car was perfect when it left here, but all of this stuff went bad in the 12 miles you drove to the dealership. So this is now going to be a fight. Now we have to litigate this, and the list is, I've already fixed the steering rack because that was a big safety concern to me. You've got the shielding. I mean, there's a litany of issues that we've had with this car that I've pointed out, and I'm already $10,000 into this car, and now I just had to send a sizable retainer check over to my attorney. So here we go again. Nobody likes attorneys, and attorneys know this. It's just part of the game. It's what you sign on for when you become an attorney, that like nobody likes to have to resort to attorneys. But I can't get screwed on a car where I did everything within my power in good faith to do the right thing with the dealership to try to resolve this. They screwed me by not inspecting the car. I am relying on them. That's like the trust fall, and they're not even behind you. Yeah, come on, you're good. And you fall on your head, and you're like, oh yeah, no, we don't do trust falls. So we'll see. We'll let you know how it goes. If this goes further, I'll keep you in the loop every step of the way. Everybody likes the drama. I hate the drama. I just wanted to make it right on my car. And honestly, the dealership, like providing their own parts and doing all this stuff, probably could have done this significantly cheaper. When we get into the actual legal matters, I'll start filling you in on all the details, because that'll obviously be public record. I don't think it's going to be a sealed case. So you can read throughout the litigation what's going on, who the parties are, et cetera, et cetera. Stay tuned. Rob Ferretti engaged in another lawsuit, put it on the stack, and I promise you, when I tell you this, I do not enjoy legal matters at all. I don't enjoy paying attorneys. I don't enjoy being involved in legal matters. I don't like depositions. I don't like anything involved in this. However, it's a necessary evil, and sometimes you got to do it to make things right, and that's what we're going to try to do. Stay tuned. I'll keep you in the loop and let you know how it goes.